The district is the furthest north in Los Angeles County. I moved here 47 years ago. There were maybe 3 restaurants in town. When I started as a teacher here, we had 1,700 students. Today we have 9,500 students. I think it's important for kids to understand the use of technology. It's a tool to help you do things faster and smarter.
There will be technology in the classroom. It is the future. So how do you make sure that riding that wave of technology, that you're staying on top of the wave rather than being submerged beneath it?
I'm a huge advocate of technology in education. I use it for classroom management. I use it for instructional delivery of lessons. So I just think it's a huge essential tool for education.
More and more, everything we do is driven by data, so we're able to see exactly where the weaknesses are and where their strengths, and it gives us the ability as teachers then to better address things that we might not even see on a day-to-day basis. But when we look in at the data, it can help us see the trends that are going across grade levels, and especially help us then address those from the beginning, not just trying to fix them later on.
In my interactions with dimension data, it became apparent to me fairly quickly that I was dealing with an organization that was somewhat unusual in that A, they listened, B, they seemed to reflect, C, they seemed more interested in actually meeting our needs than in just selling us stuff.
They've been very, very good with us. There's always a demand for more and more technology. So making that technology flexible so that as the demand grows, you can grow with it instead of having to say, no, we can't use this anymore.
So there were multiple components to our technology upgrades with dimension data. One of them was network infrastructure, LAN/WAN. Another component was data recovery and network resiliency. Obviously a major component was the technology inside the classroom. On the Ed side of the house, we have an integrated student information system which collects attendance data, grades data, discipline data, and that massive set of data, which is obviously our lifeblood, is stored on virtual servers that Dimension Data helped us procure and then install and manage. And all of that is redundant in 2 different geographic locations in the district, one which serves primarily as a disaster recovery site and one which serves primarily as a backup site. Since we installed all of these services, our downtime during the school day has dropped by at least 97%. We are almost never down anymore. That's the kind of fundamental improvement to the infrastructure that has really made a huge difference in the education of our students. And then another component was our physical security. There's been a profound shift recently to use technology to enhance our abilities to keep our students and our staff safe.
We've gone to a system of locks in our buildings that allow us to lock down the building with a single switch. That's immeasurable safety in my mind. Also, we use a lot of cameras to help us with monitoring our facilities and making sure that people who are supposed to be coming on are, and at limited vandalism, things like that. Well, my favorite part of the job is still the same. It's the relationships with people. I enjoy talking to parents and I enjoy talking to students and staff. So I'm just a very fortunate person. I found a job I loved. I got to grow in that place. And here I am all these years later, still loving the work I do and loving the opportunity every day to get up and do it.